Welcome into Red Empress Tarot. I'm Patty. I'm an intuitive, a reader, and a healer on the twin flame path myself, here to read you a message for your twin flame journey. I believe that if you have found this video and this channel, you've been guided to do so. If you love the content, please subscribe. I'd love to have you as part of the tribe. Make sure that you tap into your intuition. Make sure that you are following your internal guidance. It's really important. And every thumbs up to the video is so valuable. I love every one of you. Thank you so much. And let's go ahead and get into the reading. Hi all, and welcome to your Twin Flame Collective reading. The title of this reading is Best Next Steps. Practical advice from Spirit on the best things that you can do in your twin flame connection in the coming week. There are three options to choose from. The first is the Gilded Tarot with this Lapis obelisk. The second is the Grand Lux Tarot with this Tigereye obelisk. And the third is the Housewives Tarot with this red Jasper obelisk. So go ahead and tap into your intuition. No right or wrong way to do it. Choose your option. Timestamps are in the description. I do have a standard intro that I'm playing for every video now. You can always skip that intro, just so you know. The timestamp is in the description always, but it's always 55 seconds. So if you remember 55 is change, you can skip right to the reading if you've already seen that introduction enough times. Okay? The thumbs up in the video is really, really valuable to me. If you love the content, I would love that energy exchange. Thank you so much. We'll go ahead and get into your reading. Okay, those of you who chose option 1, the Gilded Tarot with the Lapis obelisk, let's go ahead and start your reading. So we're asking spirits, best next steps for your twin flame connection in the coming week. Spirits, guides, angels, ancestors, protectors, thank you for being with me here today and always. I'm so appreciative. Help me be a clear and accurate channel for messages for the twin flame collective watching this reading. Let all the messages that come out be for the highest good of all parties involved. Oops. King of Swords, just a little side message. Someone's getting some real clarity, like coming into real clarity about the situation. Is that you? And 9 of Wands, setting some healthy boundaries too. Very nice. Okay. I'm going to start with a little Palo Santo. Got the energy all nice and clean and clear for the readings. All my cards, a little more smoke there. Okay, a little for me, the space, a little for you, and we're all good. Okay. Grounding, call in Archangel Michael. Surround me with your light protection while I surround myself with a bubble of white light protection. Wheel of Fortune flipped too before I even fan the cards, so there's a karmic wheel here that's turning. Okay. All right, let's shuffle one. Wow, things are just wanting to flip. Ace of Pentacles, a solid offer for a new beginning. Okay, 1, 2. Okay, why? I'm having shuffling difficulties. Page of Cups, 9 of Swords, King of Pentacles. Oh. The King of Pentacles in this connection, the masculine in this connection, is really coming into his own, but he's having a lot of anxiety about bringing forth an offer and an apology. Other side note. Okay. I don't know whether watcher you are the masculine or the feminine. This message is for either counterpart, not role specific. Okay, let's start again. 1, 2, 3. Good. Okay. Best next steps for option 1. Those who chose the Gilded Tarot with the Lapis Obelisk. Best next steps for the collective watching this video. Best next steps for this week for them. The Wheel of Fortune that flipped out before. Okay, I'll read them once I pull them all and clarify. Best next steps. Best next steps. 10 of Wands. Best next steps, please. Best next steps. Eight of Swords. Okay. Let me grab another deck to clarify. Let's see. What do we want? I'm going to go with Light Seer's Tarot on this one. We're clarifying the Wheel of Fortune, the 10 of Wands, and the 8 of Swords Spirit, and his best next steps for this Twin Flame Collective watching this video. What does the watcher need to know? What does the watcher need to know for this week? How do they keep their feet going in a good direction? That is our goal for the next week. Baby steps, right? How do we get through the next week in the best way possible? Clarifying the Wheel of Fortune, Spirit. Clarifying the Wheel of Fortune. Six of Cups. Clarifying the Wheel of Fortune and the Six of Cups, please. Clarify the Wheel of Fortune again. Judgment. Okay. Clarify the 10 of Wands here. Why is the 10 of Wands here, Spirit? 10 of Wands. Eight of Pentacles. Okay. That makes sense. Clarify again the 10 of Wands with the 8 of Pentacles already clarifying. What's this 10 of Wands about? 5 of Swords. Okay. Clarify this 8 of Swords. Why is the 8 of Swords here? Why is the 8 of Swords here? Ace of Pentacles. Why is the 8 of Swords here clarified by the 8 of Pentacles? Why is the 8 of Swords here clarified by the 8 of Pentacles? 6 of Pentacles. Okay. One more clarifier. I'm going to use an oracle deck. Which oracle deck? Which oracle deck? This one. Wisdom of the Oracle. I don't use this one very often. Let's see here. You know, honestly, I don't use these cards very often because they're so matte and glossy that they stick together, and they're kind of big and they're unwieldy. They're beautiful cards though, and I do really like them, and I don't grab them enough, I think. So when I'm guided to, I do it. 1, 2, 3. See, they're sticky. They don't even like to fan. But they're beautiful. I really do enjoy them. All right, things are going to come out where they should. Okay. Grab some water. Why is this one under here all by itself? Loyal heart. Side message here. Watcher, your counterpart has a loyal heart. You may not understand that yet because communication hasn't come through. When they do come to you, understand that they do have a loyal heart for you. Okay? That was a great side message. And I take side messages. Spirit wants to say what Spirit wants to say, regardless of the reading that I'm doing, you know? I don't believe in ignoring messages, so we take what we get. You know, even though this is about twin flame connection, stuff could come out about anything. It pays to pay attention to spirit. Okay, clarifying the Wheel of Fortune here. Clarifying the Wheel of Fortune here. How do I, for this one? Hard to get at. Serendipity. Okay. Clarifying this Ten of Wands here. Ten of Wands. How are we clarifying that, Spirit? Tell me, can you tell me why the Ten of Wands is here? Clarified by the Eight of Cups and the Five of Swords. A leg up. Clarify the Eight of Swords here. Clarified by the Ace of Pentacles and the Six of Pentacles. Why is the Eight of Swords here? Where is it? Exchanging gifts. Oh, okay. I am going to grab, I'm feeling like I want to grab one more for each pile from this deck. I feel like there's more. Just feel like there's more. I'm hearing like get another one. Okay, so Wheel of Fortune. Clarify the Wheel of Fortune, please. A message in a bottle. Clarify the Ten of Wands, please. Community. Clarify the Eight of Swords and the best next steps for the Watcher in their twin flame connection this week. Time for a nap. Okay. Someone needs some rest. All right. So let's take a good look at what we've got here for best next steps for the week. So the first one, we have the Wheel of Fortune. The karmic wheel is getting ready to turn in your connection. Okay. Someone has really gained maturity. The divine masculine in this connection has really gained some maturity. They started out immature in love and immature in loyalty. And along this path, during this separation, they've gained some real maturity and some real loyalty. That's something for you to understand. So if you're questioning that, Watcher, whether you are the masculine or the feminine, Spirit is saying that this is true for you. This maturity has been gained and it's helping the wheel turn. Somebody in this connection is really getting in touch. Their 3D self and their 5D self are getting in touch with each other. They're starting to really be enlightened. So someone here in this connection is really getting their downloads from Spirit, and they're really taking them and they're really getting in touch with their own 5D spirit. So not only are they maturing in love and loyalty, but they're becoming enlightened spiritually. This was supposed to happen. There's communication coming from this person, okay? It's on its way, but it's going to happen in the time that it's meant to happen. This whole connection was fated. This message that's coming, this message in a bottle, they come slowly. Think about if you throw a bottle in the ocean with a message in it, how long it's going to take to get to another shore. It's not instant. It's not a text, right? So have some patience because your person is maturing. If this is you, the one that's maturing, it's okay to take your time with sending this message out. It needs to come in divine timing. You know, the decision, the judgment call to send that message needs to come at the right time, okay? So if you're the sender of the message, take a breath. Relax. It'll happen in divine timing, okay? You don't have to jump if you're not ready to jump. If you are the receiver of the message, have a little bit of patience. Look with the serendipity card, it's meant. Things that are meant to happen will happen in the time that they're meant to happen. And think about how beautiful it would be to receive a message in a bottle. I mean, how many people ever get to do that, right? It's special. because of the mode of transportation. It's special because of the thought going behind even sending a message that way. This communication, it's with the karmic wheel here, it comes in divine timing. The wheel is turning, okay? This is not stagnant. The maturity to go there has been reached. Just have a little bit of patience if you're the receiver, and if you're the sender of that message, it's okay to take a little bit of time. Craft it beautifully. Don't just blurt it out. Craft it beautifully. Okay. There's a heavy burden here. The Ten of Wands. Some kind of burden happening in this connection. Somebody is walking away from the burden. They've had enough. They've gotten their enlightenment. Look at that enlightenment behind her head and just the rays coming out. Really, really nice. Hold on, I am getting confused because I'm looking at this as an Eight of Cups, but it's an Eight of Pentacles. I've never had this card come out before. And why was I thinking Eight of Cups? Something about walking away from a burden. But it's actually working on self. It's actually working on self. Laying down the burden. In the coming week, you're going to be, I think you're walking away from this feeling of burden because I got that from this card. But really, you're walking away and you're working on self. You're not letting it stress you out anymore, is what I'm getting. Clarified by Five of Swords, no more conflict, right? No more conflict in your head. You're not letting outside people get to you. You're not letting gossip and chatter get to you. If there were people trying to sabotage a connection, you're walking away from that and you're really relying on self now. You're relying on your own judgment with a Judgment over here. Spirit's giving you a leg up. You're getting the downloads telling you to do this and you're following it this week. That's really good. With community here, it's like maybe you've been really, really focused on this connection so much that it's been overwhelming your life, right? And I see you getting back into your own community this week, apart from your divine counterpart, your family, your friends, getting in touch, even if you can't be together physically. Maybe you're having Zoom calls, maybe you're just chatting, maybe, you know, you're playing Words with Friends together. I don't know what you're doing. But I see you interacting with more people and gaining happiness that way. Really gathering your community around you, which is really good. You're laying down the burden of this like obsessive thought about the twin flame connection that you're in. Letting that conflict in your head go, really relying on self for your judgment calls. And that's divinely guided. Spirit's helping you with that. And I see you really, I'm really gathering in the people that you love. That's nice. And that really does help making connections with other people outside your twin flame connection, especially when it's, you know, it's taking time. It's hard. Well, one of the lessons on this journey is to really learn to grab joy where you can. And the people that you love are places where you can really grab onto joy in your life. Okay, so then we've got the Eight of Swords. So this feeling of being stuck and bound to something. And I think that has to do with this heavy burden of just overthinking the connection. You're ready for a new beginning in something else. You're ready to put down some solid roots. You know, see, these swords are all up in the air. Look at all those swords in the air. They're not even grounded, right? All that thinking, and feeling stuck in your head. You're ready to put roots into something solid. Do something solid for your own life. You know, with exchanging gifts here, I think you're tapping into your gifts and I see you reaching out and Also with community here, right? Getting involved with the community of people that have similar gifts as yourself, exchanging those gifts. So if you're watching this reading, you're very likely an intuitive. If you're a twin flame, you're very likely a light worker. So it's like building your community around you, building your soul family, exchanging gifts with them. That's a really nice thing. You're going to find some balance through doing that. Really. This is going to help balance you out. Really getting to know other people with similar situations and similar gifts, and it helps you develop your own and feel like a sense of normalcy when you're around other people who have similarities. And you're taking a rest from this feeling stuck and tied and bound. This Eight of Swords energy, you're just taking a rest from feeling stuck. It's time to lay off that, ease off that, is what I'm feeling. So best next steps for your week. This is really great. Be patient about messaging. Be patient about communication. Lay down the burden of overthinking the connection. Rely on yourself for your decisions. Don't rely on other gossip or maybe too many tarot readings. And it's funny as a tarot reader to say that, but if you're like watching 10 tarot readings a day, you're probably going overboard. It might be time to scale back a little bit and rely on your own intuition a little bit. It's great to watch readings and connect with some readers and connect with other people and have that sense of community. That's a really healthy, good thing. And it gives you that like direction to keep going in the right directions. A reading like this is really good. But if you're like watching a lot of, especially sensational videos where we're talking about like, the evil karmic and, how lame divine masculine is and all those kind of things, it's like, okay, let's not beat up on people. Readers have to read what comes up in the cards. I read what comes up in the cards. Lately, I have been having way too many places where the karmic comes up in the readings, and I don't really like it, but I do read what is there. And we all have to just read what is there. You can't make up what's in the cards. If you do that, you're not a very good reader. You're not a good reader at all. You have to say what Spirit wants to say. However, there are some readers that really focus on the sensational and really focus on getting you revved up and riled up. And that's really not the goal of readings. The goal of readings, it's a heads up for the coming time ahead so you can make the best choices in your own life. You can keep going in the best direction for you. So getting super emotional all the time, revved up about, how awful the karmic is or how, behind divine masculine is or whatever it is. I wouldn't focus too much energy on that. And I'm not calling out any reader. I wouldn't do that. It's not for me to criticize what other people do. I'm just saying for you as a consumer of readings, be careful what you consume. Watch your consumption. It's like eating too much junk food. You don't want to feel blah at the end of the day. So just be careful. Take care of yourself. Not just your body, but your mind and your soul too. And when you're watching collective readings, you do have to pay attention to that. Okay, that concludes the best next steps for those of you who chose the Gilded Tarot with the Lapis Lazuli obelisk. Thank you so much for letting me be part of your day. That thumbs up is awesome. If you liked the reading and you felt like it was quality content, I love that energy exchange. Thank you. That helps get the video out to more people. Helps grow my channel so I can keep coming back and bringing you the free content that I do. And if you hit the subscribe and the all, you'll get notifications of everything that comes up. You won't miss anything. Okay. Love you guys. Take care. Feel free to watch the other options if this one didn't resonate. Hi, those of you who chose option 2 with the Tarot Grand Lux and this Tigereye obelisk. I'll go ahead and set that aside. And let's start your reading. I've already grounded and protected and called on Spirit, so we're ready to go. We're asking Spirit best next steps for the Twin Flame Collective watching this video. If this resonates for you, what are the best next steps for the coming week in your particular connection. 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's see what we get. Okay. All right. Spirit, best next steps for those who chose the Tigereye obelisk, and the Tarot Grand Lux. I love this deck. This is one of my very favorite decks now. We've got the 8 of Wands. Okay. So really put some energy into something. Best next steps. Best next steps. What else can you tell us, Spirit? The Lovers. Okay. Best next steps for the coming week for the watcher of this video, or the collective of watchers watching the video. Best next steps. Seven of Cups. Let's clarify that. How am I going to clarify, Spirit? Clarifying with the Light Seers Tarot. Spirit, we're clarifying this 8 of Wands, the Lovers, and the 7 of Cups in the best next steps for the watcher of this video for the coming week. Okay, wait. Ace of Wands flipped here. So there's some kind of passionate new beginning coming for you. Just an extra message. And Knight of Pentacles, but it's coming slowly. Reliably, beautifully, but slowly. And I can see that with this 8 of Wands, that fast moving energy, that could be pretty frustrating and a little confusing. Okay, so let's see what we get here. 1, 2, 3. For those of you who chose the Tigereye obelisk with the Tarot Grand Lux, the best next steps, Spirit. Okay. Clarify the 8 of Wands. Why is the 8 of Wands here? Why is the 8 of Wands here? Ace of Swords. One more. Why is the 8 of Wands here? High Priestess. Okay. Why is the Lovers here, Spirit? Why is the Lovers here? Death and Rebirth. Why is the Lovers here? Clarify one more. Tell me why it's here. Make it really clear. 6 of Pentacles. Why is the 7 of Cups here? What is this? Choices or confusion? Confusion over choices. 6 of Cups. 6 of Cups came out in the last reading as well. Why is the 7 of Cups here? 7 of Cups. Ten of Swords. Okay. Let's get one more clarifier. I want to use an oracle deck. Spirit, which oracle deck? Which oracle deck? Oh, God, I never use this one at all. Okay. This one is the Wisdom of the House of Night. It's a great deck. I have so many that there are some I guess I kind of favor, but sometimes there's something. That's why I have so many decks, because there's just something that calls to you that just speaks exactly what Spirit wants to say. Okay, some side messages. Conclusion. And High Priestess of Earth, so Queen of Pentacles energy. And a conclusion. Something's coming to an end. There's a cycle with the Queen of Pentacles is coming to an end. And the High Priestess of Earth is extremely intuitive. Closing the book on something. It's time to close the book on something. Not the chapter, but the whole book. It's a behavior. I don't get that it's a person. I get that there's a cycle. A behavior that has caused kind of a vicious cycle. It's time to end it. I want to pull what's on the bottom of the deck. Fragment. Oh, okay. I got this message the other day. So fragment. What I'm getting is like back and forth, back and forth, back and forth energy. Fragmented energy. Like you put pieces of their energy in and okay, why am I getting the hokey pokey? You put your left foot in, you put your left foot out. You put your energy in, you take your energy out. You put your energy in, you take your energy out. Fragmented pieces, not all of your energy. It's been happening for like the duration of this connection. And it's the Queen of Pentacles person that's doing it. So you may be an earth sign. You may be an earth sign. The Queen of Pentacles here. And it's like back and forth energy. Like you've got to bring a conclusion to that energy. You have to really decide what you want and go for that thing. Decide if you want the connection and manifest it or let it go. But bring a conclusion to that type of energy no matter what. This is a side message for this particular pile. Look, there are things hidden from you. There are things you are divinely protected from. You can't see everything. So I think this is really just about surrendering to spirit and trusting the universe to bring you what's best for you. It's time to learn to trust and bring a conclusion to that in and out, back and forth energy. Okay, we're still going to clarify that that was a message that needed to come out. We have some side messages in the first option too. Just whatever spirit wants to say is what we're going to say. Because you never know who needs that really badly. I just saw oath flip out. It has to do with a promise that someone made you a promise and didn't keep it. And it's been making you go back and forth. Like, is this person going to be trustworthy in the future? Can I trust this person? It's like, I can trust them. I can't trust them. I can trust them. I can't. I'm going to give my energy. I'm going to pull it back. Luke, you just got to decide if you're going to trust or not. The worst thing that happens is they let you down and you have grown stronger. So you survived that. That's the very worst thing that happens. The best thing that happens is you have the most beautiful connection you could ever imagine. So you have to weigh it out. Is it worth your trust? Is it worth your time? Are you so fragile that this person can break you again? Or have you grown and become stronger so no one can break you again? And if you have, you have more ability to extend trust. Okay? If you haven't, if you're still very fragile, you have a lot of work to do on yourself. You have to come to the point where people cannot break you. No one else outside you can break you. Okay? That's a big part of this divine journey, this twin flame journey. I got fragment again. It just fell out. That fragmented energy, pieces. You got to put your whole self into what you want, love. Put your whole self into what you want. And if it doesn't work out, you know that you tried, you did everything you could, and you have no regrets. You move on with your life, and you find what's for you. It doesn't break you anymore when you're strong and healed. Okay. Okay. All right, clarify the Eight of Wands, please. Clarify the Eight of Wands. Okay, it's not this deck. That deck was just for side messages. I'm hearing another deck. I'm hearing another deck. We're going with the Mystic Moon, darkness and light. Okay, this feels right. We just needed that for some side messages. That's interesting. I think we really needed that fragment card, and that fragment card is not in any other deck. Eight of Wands. Clarify the Eight of Wands. Why is the Eight of Wands here? Why is the Eight of Wands here? Why is the Eight of Wands here, Spirit? Then we're going to clarify the Lovers and the Seven of Cups. Okay, hold on. Something flipped. I'm fanning these, so I'm not looking. The Werewolf Spirit, Wild, Untamed, and Desire. With this Eight of Wands energy, there's a lot of passion energy going on here. I'm going to leave that here for just a minute, and I want to clarify the way that I'm intending to. 1, 2, 3. Okay, Spirit, I'm going to grab some water. Clarify the Eight of Wands in the best next steps for those who chose the Tigereye obelisk and the Tarot Grand Lux. I'm getting both of these. I usually grab two, but Spirit of the Mermaid's beauty, untamed and free. Okay, with this one that fell out, Spirit of the Werewolf, wild, untamed, and desire. Untamed is a theme here. And then we also got this Spirit of the Witch, magic, psychic, sorcery. And these are clarifying with the High Priestess. Okay, okay, okay. So we've got the Eight of Wands, which is a lot of energy put into something. Okay, can't pick it up. Okay, so we're getting this Eight of Wands, which is a lot of energy that needs to be put into something. It's just bursting forward, right? And then we've got the Ace of Swords, which is about mental clarity. This is, look at the downloads that she's getting. Look at her head. The spiral of downloads that she's getting. Someone, watcher, are getting incredible downloads from Spirit right now. You are getting incredible intuitive downloads with the High Priestess. You are incredibly intuitive and you have amazing psychic gifts. You need to tap into those. Spirit of the Witch, psychic, sorcery. This is just clarifying the High Priestess, right? It doesn't say you're a witch. You used what title you want to use for yourself. There is no title that you must have or must not have. What is true is that you're very tapped into Spirit and you have gifts, okay? And it's time to put your energy into these gifts. Pay attention because Spirit is sending you downloads on your gifts. And then we have these two cards, Mermaids and Werewolves. The images make no difference. Untamed. It's time to break free. It's time to really embrace your gifts. Stop ignoring what Spirit is sending you. You are incredibly talented. I'm getting like incredible power. You just have to embrace it. Let yourself be untamed. Break free of those harnesses that are telling you that this is not you. Because guess what? This is you. Time to really put energy into this, love. Stop ignoring your intuitive gifts. Stop ignoring your gifts. You may be a healer. You may be a tarot reader. You may be, I don't know. I don't know if you do Reiki. I don't know what you do, but you do something with energy. Huge amounts of energy. This is the kind of energy that I had when I first woke up. And all of a sudden, one day, after being like basically a mundane person my whole life, One day I was no longer a muggle is the way, the way that I want to put it. I don't know why the Harry Potter thing's coming into my head. But all of a sudden I knew who I was and what I could do. And the power was just like shooting out my crown chakra. Like psh, crazy, right? This is you. You're having this experience. Don't ignore it. Don't feel like you have to tame it. Let it be wild. Look, you're going to have to come, and let me just say something here, because I had to find people to explain to me what to do and how to handle myself, because I had so much energy and I had so much power and I didn't know how to harness it, and I was doing crazy things, feeling crazy things and knowing crazy things, having things come to me that I can't explain, still can't explain. And I don't need to anymore. Luckily, I am full of spirit and I get it now, but when I first had this incredible explosion of energy and woke up, I had to learn to ground myself. And if you don't know how to ground, research how to do that, or send me a message and I'll send you instructions on a good way to ground. I don't want to go through the whole thing right here. It's not hard, but if you need to know how to ground your energy and pull it in and be able to focus it, pull it back when you need to, let it out when you need to. Let's talk, okay? You take the contact form on my website, www.redempresstarot.com. Send me a message. I'm happy to talk to you. Someone here is having an experience with an incredible amount of power and they don't know what to do with it yet, and they're kind of afraid of it. Don't feel like you have to tame it. You don't have to tame it. You just have to learn how to harness it and how to use it, okay? This is a really important message for someone. Okay, best next steps. This is something you need to do this week. Just do it. You'll feel a lot better. You don't need to be afraid of this stuff. It's how it's supposed to be. Okay. So, we got the Lovers. This is your twin flame connection. There is an ending, so there can be a beginning here. Something is ending in this connection, so there can be a new beginning. I think someone is letting go of a partner, like a karmic partner. Watcher, it's you or someone else. It's going to bring balance. It's going to bring balance. Watcher, I think it's you. You're letting go of something so you can have your new beginning in love. And that thing, don't fear it. It's going to bring you balance. This is what you need to do. Okay. I know there's some confusion here. So with the Seven of Cups, it's like sometimes there seems so many directions in life, and like all the roads kind of look like they could leave the same place with all these cups that look the same. And there's just like a slightly different color in each cup. Those are different things in the cups. You just can't see them. So it's kind of hard to know which way to go sometimes. It can be confusing, all those options in life. One of those options that you took in the past, it brought you the Ten of Swords. You took an option in the past that brought you a lot of pain. But if you see the birds up in the sky representing the swords now, this is not your traditional sword card in tarot. The birds are mental clarity. So this painful cycle that you've been in has brought you an incredible amount of mental clarity now, and it's an ending to the cycle. The 10 is the ending of a cycle. So this painful cycle, it's ending. So just know that in the choice that you're making now to let go of something, to balance out your life, it's the ending of a painful cycle, and it's bringing you incredible maturity. With the Six of Cups, this is my twin flame card, and this is a very special twin flame card because it shows someone growing up from an immature state to a mature state. Like this choice that you're making to end this painful cycle is going to bring you incredible maturity in your twin flame connection. So just know that, okay? This has been your reading option 2. I hope it has helped you. If this didn't resonate for you, feel free to go back and choose one of the other options. You're welcome to do that. It's a great way to hone your intuition. Thank you for letting me be part of your day and your journey. I really appreciate that. If you love the reading and the content, that thumbs up is really valuable to me. I really appreciate it as an energy exchange. And if you hit the subscribe and the all, you'll get notifications of all my upcoming videos. Thank you so much, and I love you. I'll see you next time. Hello, everyone who chose option 3, which is the Housewives Tarot with this red Jasper obelisk. Go ahead and set that aside. Whoops. Tower's falling. Okay, side message. That's interesting. There's a tower happening now or about to happen. I wonder what that's about. Let's see what we see in the cards. I've been getting side messages for the other 2 options, so it's not surprising we're going to get some for this. Okay. The Magician and the Fool. Someone's manifesting a leap of faith here. A tower fell, and that's causing someone to manifest a leap of faith. Side message. For those of you who chose option 3 and the red Jasper, I don't know why I'm getting, say, go watch option 2 as well. If you're watching this one, there might be a message in there for you, but I'm just hearing that. Okay. I've already grounded, called on Spirit. We're ready to go. We're asking Spirit best next steps. Okay, hold on. This is happening again. Knight of Swords, communication, 8 of Cups. So it's like walking away from something and then bringing in communication. Tower fell. Walking away from something, bringing in communication. Manifesting a leap of faith. Wow, this is a pile that is really advanced in your connection. There's something really good happening here. Very cool. Okay, so let's get back to the subject at hand, Spirit, if you're finished with your side messages. If not, you can bring more out. We're asking best next steps in the Watcher's connection in the next week. I'm serious about watching pile 2 there. There might be something there for you. I just feel like a really tight connection between the piles. Option 1 was very different. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Best next steps in your twin flame connection to keep your feet going in the best direction possible in the next week. Spirit, tell me about the best next steps for the Watcher and collective Watchers watching this video. Why am I, hold on. Definitely here. It's those 2. 7 of Cups and the 2 of Wands together. And we'll read these here in a minute. Best next steps for the Watcher or the collective of Watchers watching this reading. Page of Swords. Best next steps for the Watcher, collective of Watchers watching this reading. Five of Cups. Okay. Let's get clarifiers. How are we going to clarify, Spirit? What are we clarifying with? What do you want? The Modern Witch Tarot. Okay. Modern Witch Tarot. Those of you who chose option 3, the red Jasper with the Housewives Tarot. Clarifying the 7 of Cups, Page of Swords, and 5 of Cups, Spirit. Where are they here? 1, 2. King of Wands. King of Wands, the Devil, and the 4 of Cups. Oh. There's a King of Wands in this connection. Someone really fiery and passionate that's been really tied to some devil energy. Some really toxic behavior. It's caused a lot of disappointment in the connection. It's caused confusion, inability, this devil energy, whatever this toxicity is. I feel like it could be an addiction. It could be alcohol, could be drugs, could be codependency, could be sex addiction. My biggest two, like, that I'm popping up in my head are sex addiction of some sort, like porn or multiple partners. And I'm not, hold on, not getting down on people who have like open relationships or polyamorous relationships. If that's what you do in your life and that's what makes you happy, dude, all the love for you. No worries. You're allowed to live whatever life you want, but this is something else. This is like something toxic, unhealthy, not the healthy kind, okay? I'm getting open relationship gone bad, not done well, or alcohol, or both in this one. Some kind of toxic behavior for this King of Wands that has caused a lot of disappointment within their own connection, within the twin flame connection, because they're within a karmic connection with this. It's caused confusion. It's caused inability to make a decision, inability to communicate properly. A lot of disappointment. Side message, okay? We're still going to clarify these. Let's see how we clarify them. Spirit, we're clarifying the Seven of Cups, Page of Swords, and Five of Cups. 1, 2, 3. If this doesn't sound familiar to you, if this is not your connection, you're totally free to go watch one of the other options. They're very different from this. I still believe there's a tide in number 2 for someone, maybe not everyone. Yeah, I mean, watch the other options or watch a different video. 8 of Pentacles in reverse just coming out on top of this. This toxicity has caused this person just to not work on anything. It's like a stagnancy in their life. Okay. Just extra messages from Spirit. Going back to the best next steps, though. You know, we know what the situation is. Keep getting extra messages. 4 of Cups again. A lot of disappointment. A lot of not seeing the blessings in their life. Just stagnancy because of the toxicity. Not building a foundation. Not bringing communication. Just kind of watching, hanging back and watching. Okay. Try that again. 1, 2. We're clarifying 7 of Cups, Page of Swords, and 5 of Cups. 3. Okay, I just keep getting flippers. They just want to talk about the connection first before we go into what the best next steps are. I'm sorry, I'm trying to get a real read on this card that flipped, the 9 of Pentacles. It's time in this connection to get rid of that toxicity and really plant seeds so you can sow this abundance that is yours by divine right. Watcher or Watcher's counterpart. Someone in here needs to understand. The downloads they've been getting from Spirit need to break through the toxicity. Because this 9 of Pentacles, I mean, all that's left, if you have 9 Pentacles, is 1 more, and that's the most Pentacles that you can get, right? This abundance, this beautiful abundance, this abundant garden of life is yours for the taking, Watcher or your counterpart, if you just break through that toxicity. Break through that addiction. This is waiting on the other side of your addiction. You may not understand it, but it's true. Go back and watch pile 2 if this is really resonating for you. This particular message is for someone. It's not for everyone. The side messages can be for like one person or a couple of people, okay? This is waiting for you. Okay, let's go back to the message. Best next steps for the collective watching this reading. I hope that helped whoever it was meant for. I hope that gave you a little clarity, because it's a really important message. That toxicity, whatever you're dealing with in your life, needs to go, whether it's codependency or an addiction. Okay, 1, 2. Don't be afraid to get help if you need it. We all need help sometimes. 3. Okay, clarifying the 7 of Cups, the Page of Swords, and the 5 of Cups, and best next steps in your connection. Clarify the 7 of Cups. That's already clarified by this 2 of Wands here. What is this confusion or the options? Like up here. 8 of Wands. Time to put some energy in. Page of Swords. Clarify the... Okay, no, clarify the 7 of Cups again. We need one more for the 7 of Cups. 7 of Cups. 2 of Cups. Got 2 2s here. Infidelity. Can be sometimes 2 2s. No, that's 3 2s. 2 2s. 2 2s destroys in love. I will be curious to see if we get another 2 though. Okay. Clarify the Page of Swords. Clarify the Page of Swords. 6 of Wands. Clarify the Page of Swords again with the 6 of Wands. Clarify the Page of Swords again. The World. I don't take reversals in these. Okay. Clarify the 5 of Cups. The 9 of Pentacles again. Okay. Clarify the 5 of Cups again. Judgment. Okay. And then I'm going to use an oracle deck for a further clarifier. Let me grab some water. Spirit Witch deck is saying Island Time. Okay. Clarify the 7 of Cups. Why is the 7 of Cups here, Spirit? Can you tell me? I feel like I just want to let one flip out. Kisses. Girl talk. Someone wants to talk here. Someone wants to kiss and make up. They're heartbroken. They're really deeply hurt about this situation. I think someone is coming to these realizations and it took a while to happen. There's a lot of... I just get a lot of guilt from this pile. Like a lot of guilt going on here. This 5 of Cups. Blah. Okay. Things keep flipping. Mirror, yeah, twin flame connection for sure. Guys are mirroring energy. I don't think the guilt is mirrored though. I think the guilt's very one-sided. Okay, girl with a snake. Yeah, someone went with a karmic connection that wasn't healthy. A lot of guilt over that. Okay. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to fan them. I just needed to keep shuffling for a minute so we could see some things flip. Okay. Clarify the 7 of Cups. Why is the 7 of Cups here? Twin flames. Okay. Why is the Page of Swords here? We got the twin flames several times here and I'll show you in just a minute. Coffin. Why is the 5 of Cups here? This crying over spilled milk energy. Boat. Okay. All right. So I just want to mention, okay, we have a definite twin flame connection here. We know that we're reading for that. Anyway, whoops. Oh, I did not mean to sound the singing bowl, however. Clarification, like that's definitely signifying that we're on the right track for sure. So we got the twin flame card here on top of the Two of Cups, which for many people is the twin flame card. Okay. And then we had the mirror card flip out while we were shuffling from the Eilantine deck, and that is my other twin flame card in the deck. So, all right, Seven of Cups. Best steps in your connection this week. You've got a lot of options. It's time to make a choice. It's time to put some real energy into that choice. Look, you've got a twin flame connection here with your Two of Cups, and this is also about a choice in love. You know this person is your twin flame. You got to make the decision to just put your energy into this, okay? It's been confusing, but it's time to make your decision. If you want this connection, put your energy into it. Decide what you want now. Put your energy into it and manifest it without the negative self-talk, okay? That's what this whole column is telling you. Time to stop the negative self-talk, stop the self-doubt, put your energy into what you want. If you want the connection, go for the connection. Have faith. Put your energy into the faith, and you got to stop the negativity. The negativity draws you backwards. So every time you put some positive energy into it, if you go backward, we have that fragment thing. Watch pile 2. Anyway, you guys just watch pile 2. But same message, right? This same message. This back and forth energy, in and out energy. Make the choice. Go for it. If you want to manifest something in your life, you have to stop the negative self-talk altogether. It doesn't help you. That I can't get this when pigs fly thing. The mirror message reading this week, watch that too. I haven't uploaded either of these yet, but I will be. And the mirror message had the same message, so watch that too. Okay, so Page of Swords. Just the watching energy, like just hanging out and watching everything happen is Page of Swords. You gotta... Yeah. You got to go public with what you really want. It's time to stop keeping it a secret and just hanging back and watching. With the World card, it's an ending of this cycle. And with the Coffin, it's a death to that behavior. So it's time to just stop just watching. If this doesn't resonate, check out another pile, because this is really the message for this pile. Someone has been stagnant. Someone has had in and out energy. Someone has just been kind of hanging back, watching, and not participating in the connection. Even if all you're doing is manifesting. Even if all you're doing is keeping it positive and manifesting and investing in your own life. You know, if you're a divine feminine, that's your work here. You got to do your work. If you want it, you got to do your work. Divine masculines that are watching this, and I know there are some that are watching. It's funny that I looked at my stats the other day, and 67% of my watchers are male. So that means, and some of you guys are divine feminines, which is awesome, beautiful. I love that, and I love having you here. But some of you guys are divine masculines, and you're paying attention to what's going on. So I am talking to you, divine masculines, in these piles for sure. Spirit is talking to you. Spirit is telling you what needs to happen this week. It's time to stop keeping this to yourself and just watching. It's time to go public with what you really want in your life. Put a death to this just hang back behavior. The in and out energy in your twin flame connection, it's time to be done. The Five of Cups, this disappointment, kind of crying over spilled milk, right? You've got these 3 martini glasses that are empty, and you know what? Don't drink so much. Don't numb your feelings with alcohol. This is the first thing I'm getting with this card, right? You gotta, and I've been getting a lot of alcohol messages lately. Like I even put some on my Instagram because I was feeling it so strongly that there are people out there that are having issues with numbing with alcohol. Like, it's time to stop numbing yourself because you feel disappointed in what's happened in this connection, or even in your own actions, or in the actions of karmics towards you, or whatever it is. You got to stop numbing your emotions if you want to live your life, right? It's time to start investing. Look, this beautiful Garden of Pentacles is yours for the taking. If you just drain the toxicity from your life, get some help if you need to. If alcohol or substances, too much weed, whatever is an issue for you, like, find other people who have the same issue and let them help you. Try AA or NA. Whatever you need to do. If it's codependency, you got to take a good look at that. Go get some counseling. Dude, I went to counseling myself about a year and a half ago, and it was the most beautiful experience. I'm so glad that I did it. I actually want to start going back myself because there are more things to work out in my life, and I'm really interested in my own mental health and happiness. So start investing in your own mental health and happiness. Love, this is on the other side of toxicity for you. This beautiful Nine of Pentacles energy, this abundance. And once you get this down, only one pentacle is left for full abundance, and that's your divine feminine. Divine masculines I'm talking to. Divine feminines, time to put this into your own life. Really invest in your own life, okay? Judgment, make the decision to do it. You just have to make the choice. You have to make the judgment calls in your own life. The boat is about progression in your life, receiving what you need. I'm going to read the whole thing here. Arriving, moving on, closure to issues. It's time to take charge, take the wheel in your life, be the captain of your own life. Don't let other people make your decisions. It's time for you to make your judgment calls. Okay? Those of you who chose option 3, the red Jasper obelisk, this has been your reading. I hope that has bring. Wow, someone is having a hard time with communication here because I am so stumbling over my words. Page of Swords. Like, you got to stop watching and start talking, right? So I know that it's hard, but you can do it. Watch the mirror message again this week, because there are some messages in there for you that tie into this so clearly. Okay, loves. Thank you for letting me be part of your day. I hope it helps you. If you love the reading, I would love the thumbs up. That energy exchange is beautiful for me. It helps me keep me back, coming back, bringing free content for you, and I really want to keep doing that. If you hit the subscribe and the all, you'll get notifications of everything upcoming. I'm trying to do one of these readings every weekday when I can. And we'll have all kinds of different readings, best next steps like this. We're doing divine charm readings. We're doing special readings. We're doing mirror messages, channel messages from your person, just a little bit of everything. I'm trying to keep the variety up there so it's interesting, and I'm bringing you new content every day instead of the same old energy every day. At least I'm trying. Thank you so much, and I love you guys. I'll see you next time.